Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Runnerman15, and in today's video we're going to be checking out this game called Drive Rally. Now, if you don't know what Drive is a mobile and I'm pretty sure a Switch game where it's kind of like an endless driving game where you have to like avoid crashing, collect like caps, collect like gas pickups and power-ups and stuff like that. And basically it's kind of like an endless like temple run kind of game. But instead of like, you're a dude running in the Aztecs, it's you're driving in different locations trying not to crash. So the creators of Drive created this game called Drive Rally, and it's supposed to be kind of like a rally. According to the description, it is a arcade-inspired rally driving experience set in the golden racing era of the 90s. It's supposed to be like a rally game, like an arcade-style rally game, made by the same people who made Drive. Now, this did come out about a couple months ago, and I finally picked it up about, I think, last week. So we're going to be checking it out, and I'm going to be giving you guys my honest thoughts coming from someone who's played Drive on mobile quite a bit. I'll give you guys my honest thoughts on the game and see how well it compares to their previous work. Also, I'm going to move my webcam over to the right side just in case anyone's interested in these performance stats right here. I'm going to leave these up just because I want to see how well the game runs. This game doesn't have like crazy graphics or anything, but I am interested to see how well it runs. Not very many quality settings here. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Sorry, I just ate like recently, so I might be burping a little bit. But these are the only only graphics options in the game. There is the general graphics option, I guess, so mobile graphics, medium or ultra, and you have an option for VSync, volumetric lighting specifically for some reason, and motion blur. My guess is because volumetric lighting tends to be kind of GPU heavy, but I'm not too concerned about this game being too GPU heavy. Alright, so I guess let's just go ahead and go into the championships. Welcome to the championships, driver. First, let's pick your championship. And I am going to be playing with a Xbox controller just because I don't really have a keyboard, or I don't really like using a keyboard. First, let's pick your first championship. Every championship is set in a different country with unique terrain and driving conditions. Okay. So I can choose where I want to go. I guess we'll just start with the first one here. Alright. This logbook is your essential guide to the championships. It records every detail of your rally stages, ensuring no aspect of your journey is missed. It tracks your progress, results, and rewards, helping you navigate each rally stage as you compete for the top spot. It does say behind my webcam, my fault, I'm blocking it. Money, new cars, better classes, or custom parts libraries. Okay. After each stage, take a moment to check the local leaderboard. See how you stack up against the other drivers. Okay. So, I guess we just have our first rally here. Alright, so R2 for acceleration, Y is switch camera, X reset car. It says X, and it's pointing to the freaking this button right here, but that's the Y button. No, not sure really what's going on here. I'm assuming X, yeah, A. Okay. See what kind of different. Oh. Okay.
From the heart of Houseman to the wheel. Let's show what we
the graphics aren't looking that crazy. Maybe it's because I'm on a 1080p monitor, but also right one. Also, this game is almost maxing out my GPU at 144 FPS, which is kind of impressive, I guess. So I know someone put in the reviews that the game felt too grippy, like the terrain felt way too grippy, like the car has way too much grip. Doesn't feel like dirt. I think I can see that. Like, I have full control over the car's not sliding, not like spinning out or anything, so yeah. I definitely feel like they gave the dirt handling maybe a little too much grip. But to be honest, it's not unenjoyable. It's just really easy. Here's like the interior view. The interior view is nice. I like the FOV. FOV is not bad. I doubt you're ever going to be playing this game on a wheel, but you never know. Ooh, an overhead view. This is kind of cool. It's kind of like the actual Drive game. So I don't know if this game's on mobile. I don't think it's on mobile, but this could be like a cool mode that you could do. Although you can't really see the track very well. Those are the 3 camera modes. Okay. some not bad camera modes. I would like to see the overhead camera maybe tilted upwards a little bit, just a little bit. But this camera's right here. This camera is fine. This gives you a much, very clear picture of the road in front of you and your car. So
Bus is gold. A race to remember forever.
okay, so it's pretty easy. It wasn't anything crazy. So we got a new car part. So it's like a bumper.
Let's
Okay, the
do this.
gearbox is a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so here's actual tarmac handling. I feel like you have less grip on the tarmac than you do on the dirt. At the same time, you still have a decent amount of grip. It's like very slight.
Right square.
There is kind of a threshold though. I did feel some understeer there.
Left
Let's
three.
gotta try out the handbrake, I guess.
Right two. Left one.
Guess we'll try out the handbrake right here. Yeah, the car kind of doesn't really want to
That's
slide.
the whisper of a breeze.
So I
Speed
doubt
the
you will
howl
ever
of
need
the
to
wind.
like
Right
use the
hairpin.
handbrake at all. There will be some parts you do have to brake for. I did see another review when looking at the reviews for this game saying like the dude had completed it with the gas all the way, like he just had the gas pressed the entire way, no brakes, no
Right
nothing.
hairpin.
I feel like there are definitely some spots where you need to brake. Although the brakes are like super strong, so you really don't need to
Square.
brake much. If I just try and take the
A
corner.
reminder
Oh,
not to lose focus.
well, it doesn't appear to be any damage in the game. Doesn't seem to be a damage model in the game, which for a rally game it's kind of disappointing, but it's alright. This is kind of supposed to be like an arcade racer.
Right one.
You do need
Left
to
one.
brake at some
Right
parts,
one.
but like right here, I'm not braking at all. I'm just holding the gas.
Left two.
So yeah.
Right.
So far, I can see like I'm feeling some of or I'm experiencing some of the complaints that people had about this
Left
game,
two.
but to be honest, I mean, I don't think this game is trying to be a sim racer, right? It's not trying to be a rally sim. It's just trying to be like an arcade rally game. Something that you just kick back, relax, and play, you know? The game is
Three.
very beautiful. I will say that. Runs pretty well, so you don't need a super beefy computer. You will need probably like a dedicated graphics card, but you can always turn the graphics down as well. So far, it's not bad. I feel like there's just a slight bit of non-polish to the game. Like I feel like the game just needs a teeny bit more polish. But then again, I'm pretty sure it's an early access game as well. So the game is technically not even fully released, or at least the developer's still working on it, right? The final product, if it ever comes out of early access, probably won't be exactly the same. There might be a little bit more polish. But so far, I paid $16 for this game. They had a little sale for
Let's
Black
go.
Friday,
Left three.
and it's normally $20.
Right two.
I'd say I haven't seen exactly how much content is in the game, so we'll have to come back to that later and decide if it's worth
Left
the $20 for the amount of content in the game. But just from the overall driving experience, overall
two.
visuals,
Square.
I'd say it's kind of worth. If you can get this game for like 15
Left
bucks,
one.
I'd say it's worth.
Right three. Left.
It has achievements too as well, so oh
Right
my goodness,
one.
there was a train. So yeah, so far not bad. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's very, like I said, it's very easy. The terrain's very grippy.
Left
So you do
three.
not have to be an expert
Right one.
at rally racing to play this game.
Left
So I feel like
two.
this could be a very good,
Right.
not only a game that you can sit back and relax and play, but this could be for people looking to get into rally racing maybe,
Right
and
two.
they just kind of want to experience
Left one.
at least a little bit of rally racing, right? It's not like an authentic experience, but I think it's cool.
Left one.
I think it's kind of fun. This is definitely a good like time waster. This would be a good game for like the Steam Deck. I don't know if this game can run on the Steam Deck, but if it can run on the Steam Deck well, I feel like this would be a great racing game for like a handheld device that like has a controller, obviously. Maybe even like a mobile device. Like I said, I don't even know if this game's on mobile or not, but this is definitely the kind of game for like a handheld console. Got a new car. Seems to be like a BMW. It's kind of cool. Kind of interested to see how many cars are in the game. It seems to be quite a lot of events. Like, a lot of events. Okay. So, at least in this area, there seems to be a decent amount of events. I don't know if this is all for the same, like, rally. I see. So, I'm assuming how this works is there are 4 categories of racing and or rallying, and each category has 3 different vehicles that you're going to race in along the course of each of these categories. At least that's what I'm assuming is what's going on. I think that's kind of cool. There seems to be a decent amount of content, decent amount of things to do in the game. Definitely a decent amount of content. Quick race. I think this is just the same cars, but you can race them. I'm assuming after you unlock all of these cars, you can race them in quick race. Looks like you can also buy cars as well, which is kind of interesting. Maybe they'll add some kind of online or something. I don't know. But so far, there's no like online mode in the game. I don't think there's any kind of multiplayer in this game. So I guess let's keep playing through this championship here. So let's see how this car handles. I think this is a rear-wheel drive. The game did kind of stutter just a little bit there. It's kind of rendering some stuff in. Also notice that the anti-aliasing isn't the greatest, but it's definitely not bad. So in terms of like graphics quality, it's not terrible. I like the art style. I like the just the art style of hashtag drive in general. Always thought it looked really nice. So this is definitely not bad. I say one thing that we definitely do need. What the hell was that guy doing? That dude just did a major cut right there. One thing I feel like we do need is the ability to kind of look around the car, because my right stick does nothing. It'd be nice if we could like move the camera around. That would be good. It's not like an essential feature that we absolutely need, but something like that might be good. Might be good to put in the game. Is there a photo? There is a photo mode in the game. Ooh. Seems to actually be kind of decent as well. All right, back. Oops. Hello? I I have no clue if it took the picture or not, so okay, but there is a photo mode. I think it works. I hope it works. So that's kind of cool. I feel like the braking strength is like super strong. It's like way too strong. Like barely press the brakes and it just your car instantly stops. Which like kind of surprising on a car like this, but like just in general, oh, there is a difficulty slider, so I guess we're on the medium mode right now. We can have the ghost on or off. We can change the co-driver voice, I guess. There is a manual transmission, which obviously I think for this kind of game you might want that. It's more of an arcade racing game, so I'm probably just going to leave it off. I guess there's a cinematic mode. Let's try the cinematic mode. There's also a different type of follow camera. Okay. So the cinematic mode takes away all of the HUD. So this is kind of like if you just want to like record some gameplay or something. If you don't wanna immerse yourself a little bit more. One thing I will say is I think they're using some kind of upscaling technology for the graphics, because there is quite a bit of blur. Okay, so is there a way to specifically choose what car? No, for some reason it's having me use this car. I don't know if there's any way to, like, is there a garage or something I can go to? I'm not seeing any kind of, like, garage or anything. This car feels kind of nice. Fast. I kind of like the handling on this car more than that BMW. That BMW felt really weird to drive. Look at that, I didn't brake at all, I just turned. So, yeah, it's definitely not a difficult game, and, if you're looking for something more authentic, there are much better options out there. But like I said, this is kind of more of a... Whoa. Also, like I said, I don't think there's any kind of damage model. And the crashing is kind of weird, so... But maybe that's coming in the future, I don't know. So one last thing I wanted to do before I ended today's video, I wanted to come and actually look at the actual car list for the game. I want to see how many vehicles are in the game. and I kind of browse through them just a bit in game. But I'm going to be using this website called igcd.net. Basically, this site is for identifying vehicles in video games, and it kind of like catalogs them in like a wiki style. It'll tell us what the cars are based off of, at least according to the community's guesses, right? I don't know if any of these cars are confirmed to be inspired off of any of these cars, but obviously a lot of these cars they're obviously all unlicensed and modified in certain ways, but they do look like real life counterparts. So there is a Audi Quattro. I think that's the car we just raced. There's a Sport Quattro in the game. I guess that's the next car after the one that we just raced. We raced this BMW. There's another BMW, a Chevy Blazer, a K10. I think that's like a trophy truck. Apparently there's a Charger. There's 2 Dodge Chargers in the game, some Ford Focuses. So there's a Lamborghini Countach, which is interesting. Okay. This says made for the game coupe. This car looks a lot like a mix between like maybe a Lancia and a Ford Escort. This is definitely like a Ford Escort front end, so I think this is kind of like a Ford Escort right here, just with a kind of different rear end. There's some Peugeots, like one Porsche, some Toyotas, some Volkswagens, Volvos, and then a bunch of these. Probably the rest of these cars are unplayable cars, so these are just kind of like props, but there are some cars in the game. There isn't like a crazy amount, okay? But there's an okay amount of cars in the game. And like I said, this game is still in early access, so this is right here. This is an early access game. Also, according to this, it says the price of the game may increase at or closer to the official release. So I would recommend, if this game ever does go on sale, I'd recommend picking up for like 15 bucks, because according to this, it might increase. Maybe then towards release, there'll be enough content in the game for it to be worth whatever price they set. But I'd recommend, if you are interested in this game and you want to play this game, but you also want to stick around for its journey through early access if it ever gets fully released, I'd recommend picking it up soon before they start raising the price. Okay, not bad. Like I said, I give it like right now like a 6.5 out of 10. I feel like it's a game, and it's in a kind of early state. It's obviously in a complete enough state for it to be sold and purchased. I don't think it's like super buggy, but it definitely could use some work. So I will be keeping up with the development process. The last time it was updated was November 28th. There was a public beta branch update. So apparently this is in the beta for it, I guess, even though technically the game is a beta, but this is like the beta branch. So on Steam, how it works is you can opt in to play the beta version of a game that's not fully that hasn't been fully released for the Steam version. So you can play like an early access version of the next game version. So literally like a beta test, even though this game is technically in early access. So apparently there will be a free roam mode, so you can explore the tracks and just drive. So I'm guessing this is going to be kind of closer to how the core gameplay of the mobile hashtag drive is. And there'll also be like a mini map. Apparently they're adding some hidden add-ons for your car's dashboard and mirror. So there'll be some collectibles that you can display on your like dashboard and mirror for when you're in like the first person mode. So that's, I guess, what the beta update is right now, and I'm not sure exactly when it's going to come out, but the last actual update that actually released was November 15th, so almost a month ago. So I'm hoping maybe soon they'll roll out with an actual update. And I guess they added a few options in here as well, a few different items. They also added a new car. So there's obviously working on the game, releasing updates. It's just right now I still feel like they should keep working on it, obviously. So yeah, other than that, those are my thoughts on the game. I think it's a pretty cool game. It's nothing crazy. It does need a little bit of work, but it's not unenjoyable, at least for me. And I'm an enjoyer of both sim rally racing games and arcade rally racing games. I don't really mind. I feel like sim games for me are a little bit more boring, but I will go to a sim racing game if I want to experience realistic driving, and if I just want to chill, relax, and race against some bots or whatever, I'll go play an arcade racing game. So I feel like this is a great game to chill and relax. Other than that, if you enjoy these types of videos, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to smash that subscribe button. Shout out to the channel members. We only have one right now, and that's the good guy Chris. So thank you for supporting the channel. If you guys want access to exclusive perks, go ahead and check out the membership tab on my YouTube homepage. And if you don't see that tab, go ahead and click the link in the description and it should take you to it. Usually, like on iOS, for some reason they don't show the membership tab on YouTube anymore. It's weird. But every other platform except for like maybe like a TV app of YouTube or something, you should be able to just go to the membership tab if you guys are interested in that. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.